Exclusives here on CNBC-TV18, so let's get straight to one of our big stories this evening. The sun has set on the Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme. Remember, this was the scheme that was introduced to help small and medium-scale businesses at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Government sources say the scheme, which ended on the 31st of March, has seen disbursals worth nearly 3 lakh crore rupees as against the total outlay of 5 lakh crores. The big takeaway is that only 4% of the disbursals have turned NPA, which is being seen as better than expected. Sapna joins us now with more. Sapna, ECLGS, the sun has set. What is the government's assessment of how the scheme has done?
Well, their assessment is pretty much clear, and I think this feedback has also come from banks that probably, especially during the emergency period of COVID, this was one of the better tailored schemes to handle the kind of distress, the economic distress that, that was pretty widespread. So if you look at the numbers are not, in fact, if not very kosher, then at least they're not too bad. Over 70% of the corpus that the government had promised, and they had kept on increasing that amount year on year. Almost over 3 years they did that exercise, and over 70% in terms of sanctions, in terms of disbursements, and also in terms of guarantee. So that's not a bad number to look at. So if you look at the guarantee amount, it's 3.65 lakh crore. That's where the needle stopped on 31st March because no further sanctions post that. Of course, disbursements can happen up to June, but that's all that the window that remains. So out of that, if you look at it, and also in terms of, the bad loans, and there was a big fear at the time that the ECLGS was announced way back in May 2020 that this could be a big NPA turner kind of thing, maybe 10 to 15% would be the NPA rate. So if you look at those numbers, they're not really bad. 4.38% is where they are. This would be roughly around 16,000 crores out of the 3.65 lakh crore worth of guarantees that the government has given. Also in terms of the borrower accounts, around 1.19 crore are the guaranteed borrowers under ECLGS, out of which around 15% accounts have turned bad. So that would be somewhere around 18 lakh odd in number. So this is not a bad number at all. In fact, as per government sources, this is much better than expected, and that's where the picture stands as of now.
All right, Sapna, I appreciate you joining us. That is the performance, the report card of the ECLGS. Now, the race for Reliance Capital has been paused. This after lenders to the debt-ridden company have postponed the second round